It's truly fascinating when you can enjoy a delicious meal and then savor the hidden stories behind it along with a glass of wine. For the Cybertruck, it's considered a $60,000 feast as Tesla's eager buyers receive the latest updates on the purchase terms before being able to own this future vehicle. Of course, that's just the appetizer. Following that, there's a story behind the evolution of a beast that goes far beyond the initial standards of a pickup truck. And finally, the Cybertruck makes its presence known in the iconic Big Apple, New York, to allow people to revel in its surroundings. How would Cybertruck create an impressive line of history? Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest updates on everything about Tesla. If you love Tesla as much as we do, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Trust us, you won't want to miss this one. We can feel that the Tesla Cybertruck seems to be changing a lot of the motivations that buyers typically have when purchasing a regular car. It's a polarizing vehicle, indicating that the current demand is very high. And frankly speaking, many people are very interested in this pickup electric truck. First, in today's episode, we'll have some important news about the Cybertruck that is of interest to the fan community. This really benefits customers who really want to own the Cybertruck. As Tesla announced in its latest sales contract, there's a special provision for future first-time Cybertruck buyers. That is, you will not be allowed to resell the car to others for a profit in the first year from the date of release. If a Cybertruck owner wants to sell their vehicle within the first year after delivery, they must first notify Tesla in writing to receive an exception from the no dealership policy, in which they can be resold to Tesla. And if Tesla refuses, the seller can receive written consent from the automaker to resell the Cybertruck to other third parties. Worst of all, it looks like Tesla may refuse to sell other vehicles to Cybertruck dealers. In case you're also planning to resell the Cybertruck you received, you should immediately abandon that idea before you have to receive another $50,000 lawsuit and bans for trying to access the charger grid and affecting future orders. This clause became a hot topic on X and fan forums, and the opinions expressed were truly diverse. Similar to what happened with the Rivian R1T when the car was first released, it was in limited supply. The sales achieved in the first year of R1T sold in the market reached 9,900 units, while there were more than 114,000 pre-order units announced by this car company. Due to product limitations, this R1T has a low selling price on the used market, many times higher than the selling price of a new car priced at $67,500. People could have resold them at that time for around $120,000, $110,000 for a car worth $67,500. The Cybertruck was originally promised to cost under $40,000. Now, we don't think that price is worth expecting, but Elon has said that they'll likely increase the price with a starting price around $60,000. Not only that, the whole industry has increased the price, but it seems like this is still the vehicle they want to put into mass production to attract customers. To avoid a similar situation, Tesla foresaw this by receiving over 1.25 million pre-orders within a week of its launch. And as of now, the number has surpassed 2 million pre-orders. You'd be fortunate to own one of the first reservations and potentially receive the Cybertruck this year. But unfortunately, for those in the 2 millionth position, luck may not be on their side. Undoubtedly among them, there will be pre-orders intended for resale in the market to make a profit, and enthusiasts in the rear seats may be willing to pay a substantial amount, big bucks, to own the Cybertruck immediately. The automotive market often allows you to resell your vehicle, especially if there is such a strong demand. Pre-orders have even been resold for over $2,000 on eBay. However, Tesla is not alone in the anti-market flipping stance. Other car manufacturers have incorporated similar terms into their ordering processes at various times. Ferrari, for instance, had a similar policy for the first year, with no resale clauses. Meanwhile, the new Porsche 911 ST 2024 is only available for lease in its first year to prevent the situation of resale for profit. Indeed, with GM's Hummer EV, buyers happily received their vehicles at a price of $230 grand. It's almost double the initial value of the vehicle. The Cybertruck has sparked controversies with stories of them being resold for $300 grand or through wild auctions for reservations, as we've witnessed. Tesla seems to be more optimistic than other manufacturers as revelations about the Cybertruck's structural frame continue to emerge daily from the massive gigapress metal press. In fact, Tesla has had to expose them outdoors due to insufficient space inside the factory in Texas. Every day, these frames continue to be brought outside the factory, increasingly demonstrating Tesla's ability to produce a large quantity of Cybertrucks and assuring their customers that there is no need to worry about supply shortages within a year from the release date, November 30th. Within this year, Tesla aims to provide enough for customers who genuinely appreciate the presence of the Cybertruck in the market, rather than those looking to increase their income through reselling at exorbitant prices. At some point in 2024 or 25, the company declared that production volume orders could exceed 125,000 units per year to meet the demand of the seven-figure pre-orders. Furthermore, Tesla's plan also indicates their desire to prevent the resale of the Cybertruck, an electric pickup loaded with numerous new technologies and techniques in production that other car manufacturers are likely to dissect and replicate. This is also why the initial selling price of these models is often not low during the initial period of launch. This provision indicates that Tesla aims to prioritize customers genuinely anticipating the purchase of the vehicle, ensuring they receive it faster compared to the millions of speculators who jump on board from the very beginning with the sole intention of flipping it. This approach is meant to make it more challenging for Tesla to reach their actual end-user customers. Next in today's episode, we can take a retrospective look at the entire process that led to the creation of Cybertruck and the mixed opinions surrounding its polarizing design. The Tesla Cybertruck truly stands apart from a conventional pickup truck in every aspect that you can evaluate. We get a more realistic view when comparing it with other designs of the Rivian R1T, Hummer EV, and Ford F-150 Lightning, among many other pickup truck models. Most traditional trucks seem to share a similar overall design with three main parts: the front end, the body, and the bed, characteristics easily represented by the pickup truck sign. However, for the Cybertruck, the seamless design makes its emblem resemble half a hexagon, distinct from any other vehicle in the models we're comparing. Recently, the legendary car designer Giorgetto Guargio, known for his work on iconic vehicles such as the Lotus E-Spirit, BMW M1, and notably the DeLorean DMC-12, featured in the Back to the Future film series, has made some comments about the polarizing design of the Cybertruck. Guargio acknowledges that the Cybertruck is likely to face criticism from the general public due to its unconventional design. However, he also agrees and understands that when a design like the Cybertruck goes beyond conventional standards, it often happens in various fields, from cooking to interior design and fashion. For enthusiasts of such polarizing designs, it is considered a necessary demand in the market for the Cybertruck to succeed. Ultimately, Guargio expresses confidence and hope that the Cybertruck will find fans for its unique design. Returning to 1972, Guargio's concept car for Maserati, the Boomerang, introduced a completely new appearance for cars, based on facets and sharp lines, inspired by Japanese origami paper folding art. Furthermore, the DeLorean DMC-12 was launched in 1981, the brainchild of the maverick John DeLorean in Detroit, who collaborated with Guargio to create this masterpiece. Despite being manufactured more than 42 years apart, the criticisms against the DMC-12 bear a surprising resemblance to those of the Cybertruck in this future era. Both the Cybertruck and the DMC-12 were criticized for being fingerprint and dirt magnets, as well as reports of misalignment of the stainless steel body panels of the Cybertruck, compared to the first 500 doors that were pressed using prototype tooling. However, they each had their own solutions to address these issues. Elon Musk insisted on strict oversight from the design team to ensure precision in the construction quality of the stainless steel panels, with a fit tolerance of less than 10 microns. As for John Z. DeLorean, he planned to distribute DMC-12 models to every dealer across the country to serve as static display items with closed doors, preventing anyone from inspecting the fit on its gull-wing doors. In the end, DeLorean's DMC-12 became one of the most recognizable cars globally, thanks in no small part to Back to the Future. The unwavering public fascination, Hollywood's interest in John DeLorean, and Jaguario's place in history. Before the current final design of the Cybertruck took shape, several initial designs by Elon Musk were revealed, indicating that Tesla underwent an extensive process to arrive at the ultimate choice, unveiled in November 2019. The earlier design for the electric pickup truck was purportedly positioned alongside a Ford pickup, but most of them lacked side mirrors and featured a sleek 7-color shell made of stainless steel. It closely resembled existing trucks on the market, except for being designed with a steel-like shell. Thus, time will tell whether the Cybertruck will achieve a similar level of distinctiveness as the DMC-12. How attractive is the Cybertruck to passerbys? Like an unidentified flying object, the Cybertruck has a massive draw at the city that never sleeps. At the annual Barron Conference in NYC, in fact, the vehicle was surrounded by a crowd of spectators. Just a few weeks ago, not far from there, we discovered a peculiar matte black variant in California. Let's take a few seconds to recall that moment when the black-wrapped Cybertruck seemed to be criticized for having an overall design that didn't quite fit, with some details appearing misaligned. Even gaps on the control panel were visibly apparent, and the mud flaps lacked precision and build quality. The perfectly presented Cybertruck at the Lincoln Center on the Upper West Side of Manhattan seemed to refute the criticisms often directed at the Cybertruck during the previous Car and Coffee event, a showdown on design between Elon Musk and Tesla's chief designer Franz von Holzhausen. The sleek and flawless appearance, when looked at from an overall perspective, challenges those who criticize the Cybertruck, claiming it wouldn't clean up well and be ready for immediate delivery to customers. The engineering brilliance in combining the windshield support with the front part of the vehicle showcases the seamless integration in this nearly perfect design. This might be something that Tesla deliberately created to stimulate curiosity among fans and introduce uniqueness in their product line. It was also amusingly dubbed a beast by onlookers, reminiscent of a predator warrior surrounded by humans in New York. This seems to be the ultimate product that buyers can get after the upcoming release. Tesla has a lottery program for a chance to participate in the release event November 30th. All invitations have been sent out with the results, so if you were part of it, you might want to check your inbox immediately to make sure you don't miss out. According to some reports, billionaire Ron Barron owns about 17.5 Tesla shares valued at $4.8 billion. So there's no reason why the Cybertruck couldn't make an appearance at his annual conference. Meanwhile, New York is the first city in the world to announce that it'll require the entire fleet of EVs to be in operation by 2030. Current federal and state incentives are expected to encourage electric vehicle purchases and drive the market towards price parity between electric and ICE vehicles by 2027. Additionally, state regulations mandate that all new passenger cars, trucks, and SUVs sold in the state will be emission-free by 2035. New York City currently has around 200 DC fast chargers and 1,000 Level 2 EV chargers available for the public. The presence of the Cybertruck here could symbolize a promising future for sustainability. Elon Musk has previously urged his staff to build vehicle structures with precision under 10 microns. While the signs we see on the Cybertruck in New York are approaching that level of precision, it's a challenging goal that Elon and his design team are diligently working on daily to enhance the quality. When hundreds of Cybertrucks are produced, they are expected to achieve high precision and sharpness. With just half a month left until the launch event of this electric UFO, it's also the final stretch for the working team to meet Elon's requirements. Nevertheless, the build quality we see here seems to be better than what we observed in the months prior. Previously, the Cybertruck was spotted driving around the Electrify Expo in Austin, Texas. There were many impressive demonstrations of the Cybertruck's capabilities. It even showcased its four-wheel steering capability, making a tight U-turn where both the front and rear axles move simultaneously to create a smooth turning radius. Moreover, the driver of the Cybertruck moved while the windows were open, allowing us to see that the wheels could make a narrow turn while the driver only needed to turn the steering wheel once. Yes, you heard it right. It's steer-by-wire that we've been eagerly anticipating. As the Cybertruck moves, the power-assisted tonneau cover rolls up to reveal a large and spacious bed. This demonstrates that the bed control is not the only way to open and close the cover. The driver can control the entire system and the inherent features of the Cybertruck simply by using the large screen inside the vehicle or even using their smartphone. What have you prepared to welcome with your new Cybertruck? Let us know what you're thinking in the comments section down below. And if you had a blast watching this video, show us some love by smacking that like button, subscribing, spreading the word, and hitting the bell icon to get notified of more exciting episodes. Thank you so much, and until next time, stay safe and God bless.